What I'm doing here with this spinnerbait is we're coming down the sides of the islands and then we get down to the downstream tip and I'm in slack water, but I'm trying to just kind of throw that spinnerbait out there, try a few different things. I'm slowing it down at times, I'm reeling it faster other times, and that's another thing that's really important, especially with spinnerbait or lipless crankbait fishing. You're dealing with a reaction bite in dirty water. Accuracy on your casts is so important. And that's another reason why the Chronarch is such a great choice, because I can just lay that spinnerbait right where I want it. I don't overcast my area. The 6:5 to 1 gear ratio on this Chronarch allows me versatility because I can burn this spinnerbait if I need to. And 6:5 to 1, it's gonna burn good, and I can also slow it down, and it reels so nice. Whether I'm reeling it real fast or whether I'm slow rolling the spinnerbait, it just allows me the versatility of being able to fish the bait, even up in trees like that. I didn't even see that branch there. Man, I'm eyeing these little pockets up, and I'm telling you, it's so convenient too. When I first learned how to fish, I was intimidated by using bait casting reels. I just didn't do it because I knew spinning reels. There's no comparison when it comes to throwing things like buzzbaits, spinnerbaits, and crankbaits, even topwater lures. It's so easy for me to flip these little pockets and just lay that spinnerbait right where I want to, and just whenever I see it there, just stop that line from spooling off there with my thumb, and the bait falls right into the spot that I want it. They're just much easier to maintain. You can put heavier line. There's a fish. Put heavier line on them. I saw him come right off that rock. Whoa, mackerel. And the Shimano Chronarch is so awesome when it comes to being easy on your hands and wrists. Man, that's a good fish. That is a tank. They're as wide as they are long, aren't they? He's as wide as he is long. He's 14 inches long. The fish almost looks, it's like a brick. That fish that I missed on the spinnerbait, that previous fish, I made a really big mistake in boat handling. When you're river fishing, typically the boat's in fast water and I'm laying this spinnerbait in pocket water. So those fish are hitting it really hard and they come flying out into the current and they're automatically down, and you're fighting fish and current. And a lot of times all they'll do is they'll just keep going like that and they'll be shaking their head and they'll pop that spinnerbait. And I've learned over the years that the best way to get around losing fish like that is to just drop the boat back. You know, take my foot off the trolling motor and just let it sag back to the fish a little bit, and that will eliminate some of the tension on the fish, and the fish will sometimes have a tendency to kind of go down under the surface, and you have a better opportunity to land that fish that way. And I did it on the second fish, and as you can see, the results were a little bit better. So that's a good technique when you're fishing with the boat positioned in fast water in a river situation. And I'll tell you, it's on a tough bite day like today, every little bit helps. So learn from your mistakes in the past and make sure, I had to make sure I implemented that one, because I can't afford to lose fish today.